and you fill them holes back in that you just made. And you see it's barely doing it. Most of that's my fault. I haven't, I've set a few this year, but this is one of my first few getting back here to normal. Which, I mean, they ain't gotta be perfect, of course, but one other thing too is you don't want to get any dirt under your pan, because
It'll be setting up the pan, and that's what the coyote is setting on.
yeah, and if you have any dirt under there, it can frost, it can keep it from going down all the way and triggering, and that's not what you want to do, because if it ends up doing that, then you're in a mess. So we got about the right distance from the hole. Look at it like this. Okay, now some people just put antifreeze on the very top layer. That's get it kind of cleared up. That's optional. I do it at the base, so that way it can't freeze anywhere, and they can't
don't
smell
mess
this.
up the coyotes or
Yeah,
anything.
this is like a salt, not even a salt smell to them. It's almost like baking soda to a point, but don't put baking soda on traps. Just trust this on that, yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna sit this over it. You wanna make it a little evenly. And see, what you wanna do is you wanna make this trap look like something just has found a dead squirrel or something dead and tried to bury it. We'll come back for it later. And you don't want it too obvious, because like I said, coyotes, you can catch a coon or a possum, Cody can tell you.
Yeah.
You can make it
I caught
look,
one last night.
yeah, he did. You can catch them really anyway with these traps. I mean, they're not really picky, but a coyote, ooh, I'm about to set it off.
Yeah.
A coyote, one thing you don't want to do either, I'll show you.
He's testing this.
Yeah, I've tried, I got pictures of my fingers slammed in a trap before. It don't feel too good. This is one of them traps that'd probably break your fingers if it caught it. So anyways, if you wanna do this, first I uncover my pan so you can see where it's at, and you're gonna want this gently pushed down on the outsides. Now, if this will definitely be a good video if I get my finger caught, but I don't think I'm gonna do that for the viewers.
No.
That hurt too bad. Anyways, we got
have to go to the hospital.
yeah, we got it like it is. It's pretty good. What you think?
Yeah. Not perfect.
So anyways, we'll put it ain't supposed to rain, so if you're setting a trap and it's supposed to rain within the next few days, I wouldn't set a trap, or if you do, you might want to put a good bit of dirt, because that rain will wash it down. So anyways, this is the remnants of the dirt. I got some rocks put on the sides, and he won't want to step on that as much as he will just soft dirt. So anyways, now we're just gonna kind of do the finishing touches, put a few sticks over here. Because as you can see, this is some mowed off dog fennel. Yeah. And this looks really normal to a coyote. The reason we baited them here too is when you bait them somewhere and they come in and get all this food and stuff, they don't think anything about danger. They just think, hey, it's,
Free food.
yeah, free food. So it really just kind of trains them to come here, and then when you want to trap them, it makes it really easy. Well, I say that, but we probably won't catch something for a few days.
It takes probably 4 days until all your scent's gone. Maybe 3.
Possible. I'm trying to think what Daddy told me. He explained it one day. I mean, depends on how it is. I think it's 1 to 2 days, but it all depends on if it's raining. If it's raining, then it doesn't take long at all.
Yeah.
If it's real windy, it doesn't take long. But if it's like a day like today where it's just kind of breezing a little bit, it'd probably take 2 days. But it usually takes about a day or a day and a half. Usually, you don't ever catch nothing on the first night. Usually, and so now we're in a cow
About the only
patch.
thing you're gonna catch on the first night is a possum.
Yeah, or a coon or something like that. This is some old dried up cow manure. Looks, I mean, they're in a cow pasture, so I mean, that looks really normal to them. So just put this around it a little bit, make it look kind of. You don't want it to look like a human's been here or anything like that. But anyway, so how long we in the video?
10
now?
minutes.
How long?
10 minutes.
Oh wow, took me a little longer than I thought. Anyway, so it's got antifreeze on it. It's a hair. It's enough to. All right, we're done with that. So what you want to do is get all your stuff that you set the trap with away now. Clean out that, and now it's the baiting time.
The stinky stuff.
Yeah. This is the kind of stuff that if you get on you, it lasts for a long time. So this is red fox urine. I would prefer it over any kind of spray, because if you put a coat urine on here, it will make it a whole lot more apt to scare off smaller stuff like a bobcat or a fox, versus if you put a red fox, that attracts everything. Because one thing is, coyotes and red foxes are, yeah, thank you, really big predators, or enemies I should say, and they don't like anything messing with their stuff. So they'll end up, if they find scent, oh, that's a bunch, let's not put that much, yeah, this stuff's expensive, they'll end up fighting and trying to steal each other's food and all that stuff. So if he smells, hey, a red fox has been here, he's gonna work this set till he finds out what the red fox was hiding. So I'm gonna put a little bit more, a little excess, but I really want to catch something the next few days. So let's see, put, what was that called? Powder River O'Gorman's. It's like 20 to 30 bucks a jar, but it's some of the best bait you can ever use. In the hole, I'm gonna put some Pro's Choice, if I can find it. That's Canine Call. Here we go. It's
Very
Carmen's.
stinky stuff.
Yeah, it's good. Well, see, the stinkier the better, but you don't want it too musky because you'll end up catching a skunk, and that's never fun. You ever caught a skunk? I caught one time. I didn't get sprayed somehow. But
This morning I thought I caught a skunk because all I seen was white. So
you got a possum.
Yep.
But anyway, oops, let my pad get a little dry. Anyway, so I try to just only put one knee on the ground, so that's the less scent you put up. So anyways, I'm gonna step back just a second and you can look at it from this angle. I'm gonna do a few finishing touches on it. You don't want it to look kind of beat down, whatever. So you put a little bit of,
Like where his knees been out.
yeah, you want it to look like it's been, like, think of where people just dug up a bunch of dirt and there's not been any tracks on it. That's what you want it to look like, so it looks pretty normal. So you can see from this angle. It's not the best set in the world, but it'll work. And then last but not least, we have a call lure. This is called Canine Call. What you smell this?
I've already smelled it last year.
Here, smell it. Smell it. Come on. Alright, so this is another key thing. With a call lure, you want to plan on where the wind's coming from. So if I want to catch a coyote coming down through here and the wind's blowing this way, yeah, you'd want to put it somewhere on this. The only reason I'm not going to, like Cody pointed to the ground, which you can do that, but if you put call lure on the ground, 9 out of 10 times they'll dig that spot where they're thinking something's under there. So you try to put a little higher up. Behind Cody there is this tree right here. It's a little bit from it, but the way the wind's coming, it's coming out of the power line, and it'll blow down past that trap, so the coyote will circle till he finds that, whatever that smell is. So that's a good bit right there. That smells good. And actually it don't smell bad once you get used to it.
Yeah.
And so what I do lastly is I'll take this dropper and just on that just a little bit. And the reason I'm doing that, he's circling trying to figure out what that is. He sees this and then he smells that and he's like, this is what I was smelling. And then he gets interested and then whap, you got your coyote or something. Fox, bobcat, coon, possum, one of the three. But anyways, we'll let y'all know if we end up catching something. We're gonna set another one. And
We'll probably not show that one. We might show a picture of it at the end.
yeah, but we'll keep y'all updated. We're gonna try to do more and more trapping as the season goes on, and hopefully we'll show y'all that us rednecks know one or two things about trapping. So, anyways, y'all stay tuned and take care. Hey guys, we're setting a second trap right now. Just thought of a good idea. I know Daddy has become a fan favorite of the YouTube audience. So down in the comments.